Good morning, my black ribbon warriors. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host Lee, stage 4 metastatic melanoma cancer warrior. I'm just showing this stuff, kind of like stuff I'm doing. You know, I got a stage 4. I had a tumor between my brain and skull, and it's caused some problems, let me tell you. And every day is a new adventure, and I still try to find things to keep occupied. And I want to show you guys that just because you got this doesn't mean that life is over. So I'm just showing the little stuff that I do and that I can do. So today's project, let me show you this one. Don't even know anything about this. It was given to me about a year ago, and he'd had it for a couple years and sat outside. I know when I got it to kick over a couple times, but then the string broke. So we're gonna mess around with it. It's a little Husqvarna Honda motor, so we're gonna play around with it and see what we can get done. This is a 10 millimeter. Let's pop this off. Now, in no way am I a mechanic. I just like to pedal fart. And this was given to me as a project, just to, one, to get it out of my buddy's yard, and two, to see if I can get it going. Give me something to do. So there's the cover. And this, let's see, that's the nut that turns the motor, so we'll be able to do that. Let's check the oil. Yep, there's oil in it. And I know I put gas in it. Let's check the gas. Yep, there's gas in it. Okay. So I kind of got to keep that on because that's where the gas cap is, which is fine. Okay. Next, let's take this air box off. See what kind of all that gunk. Yeah. Could have been blown in the motor. All right. Well, let's see what happens, I guess, huh? So what I did find is this here is to engage the traction on the front to walk behind. This one is for your safety for your throttle. Well, that doesn't move. So I'll have to look at that a little bit closer. The gas is off, so see, I don't know. Okay, so this is a 3/4 inch nut right there to spin it. So I got it on my drill, and I got gas in here, but we got it shut off. I've got that opened up, which I'll spray some starting fluid and to see. Let's see what happens. Oh. So let's check the spark plug. Let me cut this off. Let's check the spark plug. Pull this up, lay it back. Right here's our spark module and then our spark plug. Maybe it'll come off. There it goes. Okay, well, it looks decent inside. Let me get a socket and pull that off. Alright, so here's what I'm seeing. Looks a little dirty. So I'm going to run some sandpaper through that and then we'll be right back. Alright, so ran some paper through it. See what happens here. Okay? Yikes. Okay, so now I think I've got to get in here to the carburetor because I think the carburetor's messed up. So what I'm looking at here is this just isn't moving. The throttle isn't. So let me see if I can get shooting straight in there whether I get fire. Because I just lost the carburetor. We're close. Well, I'm no mechanic, but fire, we had fuel, so I think it's in the carburetor. So I might have to look and see about ordering one. Maybe check the gap in the spark plug, because I think the way I understand it, we should have been able to get, spraying that in there, we should have been able to get fire. But if the spark plug's too close, then I don't know. It's not able to fire right. I don't know. So we're going to play around a little bit more. Might have to order some parts, so this may be a next week video. And that's fine. I'm out here doing stuff, you know. Right on. Alright, so upon doing some more looking, things just don't make sense. Like, this is the throttle cable, right? So this has to be pulled back to tell it to that you're able to, the safety, whatever, right? So then this is connected to this arm, but there's nothing connecting this arm to anything. So, and then if this goes back to here, right? This hose goes somewhere, I don't know where. And then this was on top like this, but I don't understand what this does. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to move the butterfly to open and close to allow air and gas mixture in there, right? But I don't understand how that's supposed to do anything if there's no, if this isn't connected right. So I'm gonna have to do some Google searching and whatnot and see how to get the carburetor right, and check the gap tolerance on the sparkulator, and then we'll come back and try that another day. Try something else. Maybe I need new parts. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna do some Googling and we'll find out. But I don't know. All right. So this pile is just that, a pile. Motor's locked up. Came from the same buddy. I mean, it's just a pile. So I'm gonna rob a couple parts off of it, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. Set it out for the scrap guy. So I know I should probably measure this, but I think that blade will fit on my mower that that I use, which needs a new blade. So I'm hoping I can just swap them out, but I have to take it off. So I'm hoping this little Ryobi impact is strong enough. And it's not. Got the motor to move. So here, I thought it was locked up, but okay, so I'll try something else. So I had water coming out, but I guess when I spun the blade, that's what turned the motor and got me all this. So the good news is the motor's not locked up. The bad news is that, and it had oil in it, but the bad news is it's all over my drive. So get this cleaned up before the wife sees, which is what I do with most of my projects. Try to get it done before the wife sees, because she doesn't see it as, you know, it's me doing stuff like productive brain stuff, thinking. She sees it as the big mess. So the mess, the unfinished projects, that kind of stuff. So let me throw this away. Dawn dish soap. It's good for ducks. It'll be good for my driveway. I use this a lot when I clean my driveway. And I'll go get the garden hose and we'll hose her down. Otherwise, I got the wheels off. You can kind of see there. Got all the wheels off. Got this piece here off. That's for where the string goes, right there. I'm not going to use that, but I want that piece for another project coming up. And I'm holding on to the wheels and stuff and the spindles probably for another project that may or may not happen. It's kind of like how I do things. So anyway, I'm done for now. So later.